There is this ocean, infinite ocean of love. And most human beings go through their whole existence without ever touching it. And even those that open to it, it's infinite. It's never, I'm never going to be able to get to the end of this love. And that is a joyful thing for me. Every time I have a deeper seeing, this love pours through even more strongly. And there is a time where you can't remember how to think a negative thought about yourself or anyone else. And it doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you passive. It can be quite the opposite, in fact. It can move you, this love, to towards change that we need to see in the world right now. But from this place of wholeness where you can't see any flaws or faults. And it's like walking around inside this cushioned, cocooned bubble of love where your presence transforms everything and everyone around you to whatever degree they're open to it. It's not like you're doing anything to make that happen. You're just coming from this true place. Can you begin to tune into this? Can you accept a little bit more today that there is no pre-qualification for this love, but the very fact that you're here is evidence of this love. Love created this body-mind vehicle, your body-mind vehicle. And this perfect love doesn't make any imperfect creations. From perfect to perfect. Again and again, everything it creates, everything is perfect. Including you, your mind and body. It is only our thoughts that say otherwise, isn't it? And if you couldn't somehow think for a moment, if you imagine if you lost the ability to think, would you still be able to berate yourself? Would you still be able to judge yourself so harshly? And I really, really, really would like you to feel this intensity of love that is just waiting for the tiniest moment of maybe I'm already ready for this. Maybe I never was unworthy. Maybe it's my thoughts that I was unworthy that's kept this love out because it's such a different frequency. Maybe in the end, the only thing we can do is surrender to it, whether we feel ready or not, whether we feel worthy or not. And it'll begin to fill up your life, your mind, your heart, your whole body, and it'll pour out into your relationships. This is already happening for you. It's not something that's going to start. It's already changing you, isn't it? It's just changing you slower than if you consciously work with it. You cannot keep it out forever, although we do a good resistance to it. We do have resistance. Could you talk to yourself a little bit more kindly? Can you be a little bit nicer to yourself wherever you're at in your journey? Human existence is quite often extraordinarily difficult. It doesn't always go the way we want it to or need it to. And we're all doing the best we can, aren't we? So maybe just here with me now, you might feel inclined to open your heart a little bit more, to be willing to drop some of your defenses a little bit more today, tonight, Do you really need them anyway? Are they actually working, these defenses? Or are they just causing you more pain? They were necessary when they were necessary, but now, how about now? I so would love you to feel this love, to feel it run through your entire system. And your body will welcome it, your body will love it. And it just takes a decision, it just takes a willingness to believe that everything you need to do to be ready for this has already happened. You are already the infinite being. There never was a separate self. And there never was a separate self with all its karmic patterns that need to be undone. That is the seeing. That's the clear seeing of love. None of what I thought was true about myself has ever been. Even the original lie I told myself, which is that I split off from this love and went my own way, and then somehow lost my original purity in that, my original wholeness. That none of that ever occurred, and that you are now as you have always been. Please don't wait until you feel ready for this. You will never feel ready for the immensity of love, but it will embrace you anyway. And of course, peace is wonderful. Peace is amazing. But can you let more in? Can you let more love in, more joy? When was the last time you woke up and felt excited about life? Willing to challenge this story that there's somewhere else you need to go or something else you need to have happen before you can just be your awakened self already. Allowing in this powerful love that just transforms all this guilt and unworthiness as if it was never there. How long does it take to get rid of the effects of a separate self that never existed? How long does that take?